When I was younger, the idea being just embracing who I was felt horrible to me. You see, this modern world, society, and feminism and everything, they all tell us the same thing. Men are the problem. Men are evil. Men are misogynists. You see, ever since everyone says, "Oh yeah, men they have it great," it's amazing. To be a man is wonderful. Ever since we are born as men, we have been conditioned and told over and over again that we are evil, that there's something wrong with us, that we are naturally born rapists, and we need to be taught not to hurt people. Somehow this is going to be fixed through education. We can teach young people not to be evil. And as a young man, when I was a little kid, I was told by many people online over and over again, nonstop, that men are evil, masculinity is evil. For me to be a good person, I need to reject my masculinity, reject who I am. And my story, that's my cat. And my story is no different from hundreds of other people, thousands even. My story is not unique. You see, if you're watching this video, you probably know what I'm talking about if you're a man. Is that even though you've been told your whole life that you're evil, I'm here to tell you that you are not. It sounds cheesy. And any women watching this video will be like, this is kind of stupid. But believe me, young men, we need to hear this. We need to hear this. And what this message is in this video is that you matter. You are important. You have value. You're not evil. You're not toxic. You're not a misogynist. You're not evil. You're not a horrible human being simply because you have an XY chromosome. I just can't. You are important. And I guess this video could be a sequel to my first video, The Key to Happiness. This could be a sequel. Because the thing is, in that video, I talked about dopamine. I talked about stupid garbage that means nothing if you're depressed. That is how to make someone who isn't depressed a little bit more happy. Make them able to get a little bit more enjoyment out of their life. This video is about those who are depressed. And the simple fact is that the easiest way to get rid of depression, there's two ways. Easiest ways to get out of a depression. The first way is easy. Kind of. Well, both ways are hard. But even if you don't succeed in these two methods, your life will be infinitely better. Infinitely better if you at least try and believe that you can, because you can. If you at least try and die trying to make your life better, then your life will be infinitely better. Infinitely better than what it would be if you didn't try at all. The first method is the method I used when I first began. Progress. You need progress. Progress is the easiest way to fight against depression as a man. Progress. Because if everybody tells you, everybody in society, everyone on social media tells you that you're evil and that you are weak and you are horrible, and men are horrible, and men are evil, and men are disgusting, and men are misogynists. The list just goes on and on and on and on, nonstop. The easiest way to block that out is to prove them wrong. Is to prove to yourself that they are wrong and that they are idiots. And the easiest way to do that is to make progress in accomplishing a goal. The easiest way. For me, it was weightlifting. You see, I don't look very muscular right now. And that's because it took me a year. I've been weightlifting for about a year now. It took me a year to get to people's starting points because I was so skinny and I was so weak. It took me a year. And a year of progress has led me down a path of creating this YouTube channel. It led me down a path of self-improvement. It led me to so much of a better life simply because I was making progress. Because it's impossible to be horribly depressed. It is so difficult to be horribly depressed when you first look in the mirror and you flex and you realize, I have biceps. When you realize that you can lift more weight in the gym than you could before. That is... It is so difficult to be depressed when you act like that. When you do good, hard things and you make progress in them and you do better than you did last time. You're 1% better every day. You are making progress in life to become a better human being. Second tip is relationships. And not hook up like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the club and I'm gonna find a woman and we're gonna have fun. No, don't hook up for like one night to, yeah. Because that will just make you even more depressed. You already were. That causes depression. The best cure for depression, the best cure is to have a purpose in life, and the best purpose in life is a relationship. The best purpose in life, not a relationship for pleasure, but find a woman or a man or whoever. Find somebody who compliments you and somebody who makes you a better person, who encourages you to become better, because that will just make the first point easier. I'll just make the first tip even simpler than it already is. If you have a relationship, go out, find people, date, not for the reason of hooking up. No, date to find a partner. Date to find somebody you love. There's a guy out here on YouTube. It's a good guy to watch. Shadiversity. I've watched him before. It's kind of like a nerdy guy. Not for everyone. But he made this point very deep and very specific that you have to find somebody who is the right person, and don't date just for pleasure. Date to find a wife, date to find a spouse, date to find somebody you can spend the rest of your life with. That is the ultimate cure for depression. The ultimate cure. Because it is very difficult to be depressed when you are raising a family with a woman you love by your side. Got one more point to add before I get out of here. Live like a child. See, the thing is, okay, that was my mom. Live how you were supposed to live. Go outside. If you're ever feeling some depressive thought, don't distract yourself with instant gratification. Don't distract yourself with pleasure. No, go outside. And it sounds stupid. It sounds really stupid. Climb a tree. Go for a walk. Just walk around, see stuff. Go explore. see the world, and it'll feel stupid at first, but once you start doing it more and more and more, you'll almost get this sort of like childlike wonder that you hadn't experienced in years. Because were you depressed when you were like 8 years old? Were you depressed when you were 7? No, you weren't. The whole world just seemed so happy and so innocent. Like, when I was little, my little brother, we would just like run around, do stupid stuff. So just find somebody, find a friend or whatever. Don't think it's stupid, but and you'll probably think it's stupid too, but just go out, do something dumb, have fun. Because it's almost impossible to feel depressed when you're staying at the top of a tree and you're looking out over God's glorious creation and seeing the world through the eyes of a child, seeing the world as it was supposed to be seen. So get outside. Get outside. Build a relationship and make progress in your life. That will help with depression. Because once you have achieved, once you've accomplished a few goals in life, once you've found a loving relationship that you can have with a loving spouse, and you just go out and have fun and live life like God created you to live, then those evil people, those evil voices telling you that you are evil, that you are a misogynist, that you are terrible, that you are cruel, that you are inherently evil because you're a man, you'll find a way to block those out and you'll find a way to silence them because you'll know that they're wrong. And you'll know that you have value. You will know that you are good because God created you. Stay wild.